Shalom, Dumelang Muzanzi. For those of you who are new here and don't know me, welcome. My name is Mosama Thonzi. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you do stay on this channel by clicking the subscription button. For those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your love and support. So we are back again with the hump. Hello, baby.
Hello.
Greet the people.
Hello, guys. I believe you're well. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time since you came to the channel.
Yeah, it's been a long time. She doesn't want me anymore.
No, I want you, babe. All the time when I have to invite you to the channel, we must fight first. Like now, we just fought because we need to record this video. And when you come here, you act as though you're very excited to be on this channel. But in actual fact, we are always fighting for you to actually be here. Okay, so what are we talking about today? Do you know what you're talking about?
You tell me. Yeah.
Okay, we are talking about our love journey. So guys, I said to this man seated next to me that we are going to talk about our love journey, like our love story. And he said we spoke about it. So I went on my channel to check.
Didn't we speak
And
about
we did
it?
not. There's a video that I found, I think it was Meet My Husband, the first time he came on this channel. We shared a little bit, like just a glimpse of of how we met, but we never spoke about how we met. Like the actual story of how we met, we did not. So in this video, we will be telling you guys how we met, like the whole entire story of how we met. Do you remember how we met?
How I met you or how you met me?
Okay, I met you first. Right? So I'll explain my part. You'll explain your part.
You met me first.
Yeah. You'll understand why I'm saying I met you first. But I met you first.
Maybe explain because I don't understand now.
Actually, you said you knew me before we actually met. And I knew you as well, but we were not in the same area. I knew you from online. Because our church is online. So I knew you from online because you had a branch also. So I knew you from online. Where did you know me from? And what was your first impression? Because I remember you told me your first impression of me. And that was so funny. But it wasn't funny anymore because a lot of people say that's their first impression of me. So when was the first time that you saw me? And what was your first impression of me? And then I'll tell my story of how we met. Or how I met you.
I think I met you when I was attending I think maybe I was preaching in that Sunday. I was quite not sure. But it was one of our main branch in Pretoria. So, and you were wearing this red dress. Yeah, after service, and I greeted you, and then you were like, I know you. I was like, you know me? You were like, yeah, I know you. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, who's this lady anyway?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, from there I was like, who's this lady? Like, who knows me? Like, so it means I'm not, because
No.
me, I'm a person who, publicity for me,
That's
it's a problem.
That's why you have a problem on being on this channel.
Yeah, I always have a problem with being in people's channels. So,
You know.
but yeah, I think that was my first time meeting you, and it was just after the service, and I greeted you. I think we were with you were with this other sister of ours in church. Yeah, and you were like, you know me, out of the blue. I was like, where do you know me? And that conversation didn't continue. I was like, oh, okay. and then I shook your hand, and then I left. Because at that time, I was allergic to sisters.
Yeah.
I was
Allergic to what? There's no one, no matter how spiritual you are, there's no one who's allergic to sisters.
I was very allergic.
No, babe.
Very focused.
Okay, you were focused, but not a whole
Allergic.
No.
Yeah, so that was my first time meeting you. And
what was your first impression of me?
Because you don't like people. Because you are...
Guys,
you,
that's what I get.
Like people you don't know, you just don't talk to them. And that was my impression. I was like, okay. Because like it's like you were giving me attitude while I was talking to you.
Really?
I'm a friendly person, so it's like, okay, how are you? And like, I'm okay, how are you? Yeah, I was like, okay. I was like, what's your name? I'm like, Musa. I was like, oh, okay, nice meeting you. You're like, you know me. I was like, with that kind of a face, I was like, this lady must be one of those ladies.
Yeah.
So I just said, okay, and I left. And I was like, yeah, it's we are in church.
No, but you know, my I know you was like, I've seen you somewhere. Like, I know you from online, not like in that sense yako when I know you, like it was that thing yako I saw you.
No, I mean, I didn't take it like that. I was very questioning myself as I left. It's like that one is the plus. She said the worship team. She's the nwele one. And I left. I was like, oh la la.
You know, funny thing is, as you are saying that you are friendly, ne? You are a very friendly person, yes. But also you are a very like reserved person. Like you laugh with everyone. Like, I kid you not, guys. This man, when he meets you, he's oh hello, like how are you? But at the same time, you are very reserved. Which is confusing for a lot of people, because someone could think you are kind of like interested, while you are just greeting the person. You are naturally like that.
Yeah.
Not that it's how I took it. Vele, you saw like you're saying my attitude.
You might have took it too.
No, I didn't. By that time, I did. No, I didn't that time. I promise you, I didn't. I did not. No, it's just making me laugh. But the truth is, I did not. I'm being honest. I did not. Well, perfect. So the bottom of the story is that was his first impression of me. Like I'm saying, the first time I saw him was online. I think he was preaching. You were preaching on a service online at Tembisa branch. And you were very energetic. I was like, who's this energetic guy? But not in that sense, you know, interested like that still. But as you know, or as some of you might know, those of you who don't know, I was home based. So I was in Limpopo, working in Limpopo, and then I'll come to Pretoria like occasionally. Occasionally, I mean every single month end, when they say today is my payday, my mom knew. When they say today is my payday, on the very same Friday, 10 o'clock, Mina, I don't even want to wait for the school to come out. So I was a teacher at home, right? I did not even want to wait for the school to come out 10 o'clock, just after they pay me. Even what would happen is, Mina, on the day that I knew I was leaving, when I go to school, I would leave with my bags because the school was closer to the road. So I would leave packing 10 o'clock after they say, they usually pay us at 10. When the money says tung tung, I'm gone. Like every single month. So, how I first met you, that led to me and you dating, was that on a certain month end, I was on my... I came to Pretoria. So usually I'll come on a Friday, I would arrive on a Friday night. I know I was coming for church. Like every month end, I was coming for church at Worldwide Christ Ministries. So I'd arrive on a Friday night. Saturday, I know that we used to have rehearsals at 12. Now they're moved. We used to have rehearsals at 12. I would know that Saturday 12 I'm going to rehearsal. Sunday it's church. Monday morning I would leave. So another thing is Mina on Monday. I used to not go to work, right? And my boss used to tell me, when we will fire you because Mondays you are not here. Mondays kids are missing classes. But that's not the story. The story is I would come here on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday I would go back because Sunday I had to attend the service. So I come this 1 month end, and I was used to someone who was influential. I can't say people's names. For those of you who know, I am a singer / worshiper, whatever you want to call it. I am actually an upcoming recording. Wait, but I'm upcoming. Why are you laughing?
Oh.
Babe, am I not upcoming? Am I not upcoming?
Yeah.
Whatever, guys. For those of you who know, you know I released an album by the grace of God.
So by then you were still upcoming.
By that time, I was still upcoming. I'm still upcoming. I'm still upcoming, guys.
You should be a pro by now.
No, I'm still upcoming. That's the truth. I'm still upcoming. I'll get there.
Oh, if they put you in the post. Yeah.
So yeah, I knew. I was connect. I know. Although I'm upcoming, I know a lot of influential people, and I used to talk to them. Like I have them on my WhatsApp. Even now, like I have them on my WhatsApp. Influential, not upcoming. I talk to well-made artists, right? So one of them that weekend texted me in the morning that I was on my way to the rehearsals. They text me, they're like, come to my studio now. I'm telling you, I was on my way to the rehearsals. They're like, come to my studio now. There are rehearsals for Women in Praise or something. They wanted backing vocalists. So I'm on my way to rehearsals. Like I'm probably 30 minutes away from rehearsals time. And that person is saying, come now. Like the auditions are on now. So in my head, I'm like, what do I do? I call my father in the Lord. He's not picking up his phone. You see the things of the Lord. Let me tell you, when God wants to plug you, he will plug you in his own ways.
What are you talking about?
You will get what I'm talking about. But that day, God plugged me. Because this is how you and I started talking. So I try to call your father in the Lord, our father in the Lord. He's not picking up. I'm like, okay, I need to go. And I can't go without actually telling someone. And I went to the church WhatsApp group, searched for the pastors of the church, the resident pastors. I find Pastor the Singwanis and you, right, Pastor Mathods. Then I'm like, no, I'm not used to the Singwanis. And they are older. So I'm like, it's better I talk to Mathods. But like I'm saying, it's God who plucked me. So I call Mr. Mathods. I'm like, say, and remember, it was my very first time even calling this guy, this man, my whole entire life. Let alone just to text him or anything. We don't talk, nothing. So I called him for the very first time. I'm like, sir, it's an emergency. I'm very sorry. I was calling your father in the Lord, but I can't find him and I have an emergency. He's like, what? I'm like, this person is calling me. I explained. I'm like, this person is calling me and I need to go for the auditions. I will join rehearsals later. Babe, what was your response?
Church come first.
That was not your response. He was like, no, you are not going there. You know when someone is speaking with confidence to say, my sister, you're not going. And also, he also doesn't know me. He knows me from the meetings in J. But like I'm saying, we don't talk, nothing. It's my first time calling this person. So he says, no, you are not going. You have to attend the rehearsals for tomorrow's services. No question, nothing. That was his response. In my mind, I'm like, oomst. I was so furious. But, you know, Holy Spirit, I'm telling you that when God wants to plague you, he will plague you. This man literally tells me very firmly that you are not going to these rehearsals. He even asked me, where are you? I'm like, I'm on my way to rehearsals now, but I want to take a turn to go to the studio. And then I'll come to your rehearsals later. He's like, no, my sister, make your way to the rehearsals. You are not going there. I will see you when you arrive. That week, he was at church. So my heart is fuming. I'm like, let me respect this man and hang up. I'm like, okay, sir, thank you. I hang up. Yeah. I called my mom. After talking to this man, I called my mom. I'm like, I called the pastor. The pastors told me I am not going in. These people don't like me. They don't want to see me succeed. A whole entire story. I was very furious. My mom was agreeing with me to say, your pastors don't want to see you Phumelela, my child. I leave the matter. Now, while I'm on my way, before I even arrived to church, my father in the Lord, the one that I was calling before that I did not find, calls me back to say, what's happening? I see a lot of your calls. I'm like, I was calling you, but I found someone. I will explain to you later. He's like, no, you can talk to me. I was busy. I was in a meeting. So I tell him, your pastors denied me. He's like, yo, I apologize. Poor man. You know, he apologized, babe.
I know, he told me after. He said that you did the right thing. But I apologized on your behalf. I would have said the same thing.
That man apologized like, no, I'm so sorry. I understand your frustration because I was frustrated. But thank God I still went to the rehearsals. And then I came to church. And then the rest was history. From that, what happened?
No, the rest was not the history.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No. I think we took a longer time
to resolve the issue, ne? Although
no, we never resolved the issue because there was no issue. There was no issue. We were talking on WhatsApp. So from there, that's where we began to talk on WhatsApp. We would attend revivals together. She will go sing alone sometimes with this other sister. And I'll be laughing. And they will laugh at me while I interpret.
The way you interpret shame.
So, but yeah, talking started from there, from WhatsApp, but face to face, nah. But we started at WhatsApp, and from there, that's when, because most of the time I was at church, mostly weekends, I'll be at church, and that's why she insisted on buying food. I will refuse. And that's what the story, if you watch our video of the wedding, that's why I mentioned.
But babe, you remember that's not the first food that I bought you. You remember?
It's the first.
No.
You bought me KFC?
No.
You bought me?
I bought you McDonald's when you were at church. You remember?
That was the second time.
Was it?
The first time was wings. It was, ribs. That was the second time.
Yeah, so I was at home. The ribs issue. Those who were at our wedding will know that. The ribs issue was an entire thing. Right?
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's our love story, basically. People have that story as our love story that we met through me buying him wings. Spare ribs for that matter.
You know how expensive spare ribs are.
Babe, I was at home, no responsibility, nothing. My money, I was...
Yeah, but you know how those... Like, for you to even go to spare... I thought maybe you're gonna go through KFC.
No, like that time.
Somebody went to Spare
No, but you remember that day? I think we were talking during the day, and then later on, no, we started talking like when you arrived at church. It was around 5. Then around 7, that's why I asked you, Mufundis. I used to call him Mufundis. I was like, Mufundis, did you eat? You
This
said,
one was playing hard to get. She once said to me she had a daughter. Me
No,
referring to her little sis.
I was testing if I had a daughter, you would date me. And you said yes, you would. But I think that was a lie.
That was no, it was not a lie, it was half truth. I mean, there's some, you know, how was I going to present this to your father?
That I want to meet someone who was a child.
You know.
Yeah.
So, but I was waiting. I was like, how am I going to present it to my parents also back at home, my brothers and sisters? I was like, we'll date. We'll see where it ends up.
Yeah, I lied to this guy for like a day. Because I think I said, I corrected you the next day, right? But I called him that evening. I was like, Mfundis, are you hungry? He's like, no, don't worry. I'll make a plan. I'm like, no, don't worry. I'll buy you food. Because I asked him, what plan are you going to make? He's like, no, we'll see what to get. I'm like, can I buy you food? I don't know if you said okay or not. But most of the time, you refused, yeah. Then I looked on the app, guys, that time, I know spare ribs are, even on the Uber Eats, they are they are more expensive than the store. But I was like, what do I buy this person? And at home, I used to have money. Because also I had a small business of selling mashwam. You remember?
Yeah, she would sell everything.
Now I was business minded at home. So like I had money. I was like, what is ribs? Buying food is ribs. And by this time, I think I was starting to be interested.
I was
not.
That was long time. I mean, you started being interested the moment we started chatting.
Yeah.
You were lying.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, like I was making effort. It was effort. You understand? Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought ribs.
You know, when I said that, you know, we can try for a relationship. You know what you said?
What did I say?
You're saying, I will think about it.
Obvious, babe. I have to say I'll think about it. What?
I was like, this person.
Babe. And then tell them what happened after I said I'll think
I was shocked.
it.
It wasn't.
Why were you shocked?
I was shocked.
Why was it shocking?
Because it was very obvious that, you know,
we like each other.
We can try a relationship.
But remember also you gave me a tough time. Guys, this guy, I was talking to this man for almost a week and he was like, you know when you give someone hints that, hey, I think I like you. Because we were talking and I would say things like, I'm Fundisi, you need a wife. And he'd be like, no, I don't need a wife, I'm fine. And then we'd talk and talk and talk and then something would come up again and I'm like, the only thing you need is a wife. You'd say, no, I don't need a wife. And then you say, actually, I'm not even ready to date. I don't want to date.
I was not.
But okay, what brought the change of thought?
No, I wanted to see Guri.
What?
Phela abantu bangaku. Yeah, maskesi
I don't understand. Make me understand. What are you saying?
I wanted to see Guri. Where do you stand with this issue? Yeah, the relationship.
Were you testing me or did you want to be in a relationship?
Testing. Well, what do you mean testing you?
When you said you want to try, were you testing me?
No, I mean when I backed off, it was like I was trying to see will you hotelela na continue.
Oh yeah, because there's a time you ditched me.
Yes.
And I kept
And
when he ditched me, let me tell you. You know when he's good. So he ditched me for like a good week, ne? he was literally ditching me because I would even, like, we started to talk, like, maybe if we're not talking every day, maybe we skip a day max. And then
But you will be burning.
I'd be burning.
You will be burning.
I'd be burning to a point where I would go and say, Mfundisi, are you okay? And then you'd say, yes, I'm fine. And I would be like, I was just greeting you. And then that was it. But at least I feel better. Okay, I spoke to him. And then you ditch me again. I would go again tomorrow and say, Mina, I went again tomorrow. You ditch me again. I'll go again tomorrow and say, Mfundis, are you okay? I was just greeting. Nje. And then
Are you mad that I ditched you?
no.
It's like you are mad.
No.
Yes, I will literally do that to see Kore. But I knew already to go hard. This one is burning. She's like, her heart is not sitting well with the silence. But you can see somebody is online.
No, but I'm online. I'm not talking to you alone, my friend.
I knew this one is talking to me alone. She's lying.
Babe. So you're saying on my WhatsApp I was talking to you alone?
Baby. You will text from 8 a.m. up until 12. We will talk up until 12.
But it doesn't mean I'm talking to you alone. Mostly I'm talking to you, but it doesn't mean I'm talking to you alone. Vale, at that point, like, Vale, also he had given me, like, let me tell you why I'm no nigga having.
Yes.
Because we started,
I wanted you to approve that too.
I was burning because you know why I was also like a little bit bothered. It's because now you remember now we were even calling each other and you'd call me every day. Suddenly you are not nothing. Like you'd call me and we'd talk for hours. Jiggy is ditching me. I'm like, here's another. But you know when you say here's another, but you know this one is not from. You know when you're convinced in your heart, you're like this one.
No, but guys, she had to understand. What she didn't understand is that I had many parts to play. I had to be a pastor to her. I had to
Mostly
be a friend to her. You know, so playing this part is very, very difficult in an early stage of talking.
But that's how we started talking.
Yeah, so me distancing myself was to keep my dignity.
Okay.
So yeah. So but yeah, guys, that's what happened. And from ribs, yeah, I think you were still back at home.
Mm-hmm.
And you will come, but you will come, and I was always at church. Then yeah, what else?
And then we started talking, and then we started dating.
Yes. When I made it official, I called her in the night.
Hey, wait, what time was that? Around 2, guys. He calls me. He's like, now I'd like for you to be my girlfriend at 2 a.m. My brother. That's why I said.
Why were you not sleeping at 2 a.m.?
Remember we were talking. Actually, you and I were talking, and then we said good night to each other. And then out of the blue, you decided to call me and say, actually.
Yeah.
Like we had said good night.
But okay, tell me, why did you say that you will think about it?
It's because I did not expect. First of all, I did not expect you to ask me.
Guys, she actually said, no, I will think about it.
Babe, and then tell them what I said after I said I'll think about it. We hanged up. You said okay, thank you. And then I hanged up.
And it's the day after. It's not the same
day. Was it the day
after? Yeah.
Oh, the next day I texted you. I was like, and
like, there is nothing to think about. I'm like,
That's alright. Cause like I was like, even during the day, I was like, Pele, me, I'm just doing formalities, but what am I thinking about? Because at this point, I know how I'm.
Thank God, Grace was still there.
Yeah, and I did it before.
Before no,
You know, that it was God. And then yeah, the rest was history. We started dating after 7 months. He proposed.
No,
Yeah.
7 months. Wow.
May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Oh yeah, we'll
After-
tell you on our next video. I will tell you the story of her engagement.
I already told the story that I didn't
So
tell
this
you.
one, yeah, I was not
It's
there.
raining, guys. If you can't even hear us clearly, the rain started.
Yes, I was not there. So whatever she told you, she does not know the organizing party.
Yeah.
She does not know anything. She was just explaining things when she got there.
Yeah.
But
I think they need to hear the side of the story.
yeah, but she doesn't know anything of how we got to organize.
Yeah,
the
please,
thing.
guys. Now, if you want to hear my husband's part of the story of the organizing and the everything, the up and downs of my engagement, please kindly do comment in the comment section below to say you want to hear his part of the story as to how he organized the whole. Because it was like I told you in my video, it was like we are in the movies.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
really,
awesome.
that was really beautiful. So, like I'm saying, if you want to see that part of the op, if you want to hear his part of the story, please comment down, leave your comment in the comment section below to say you want to hear his part of the story as to how he organized the engagement. But apart from that, yeah, there is our love story, right? That's how we dated.
When we dated, what did I used to call you?
You, you used to call me Stufuza. And that was so sweet. I actually used to like that name, baby, you know.
Yeah, she was too fast. She was
He says I was here.
like you were. Yo, yeah, like
Was I here more than now?
yeah.
Really?
Now because you know, I tell you, Oscar Jata. Like at home, you were just eating everything.
I was, guys, my mom knows my routine. I wake up in the morning, I go to work at 7. 3 o'clock I'm back, I sleep. They'll bring me food in the room. I'll wake up the next day, do the same routine.
Yeah, so thank God you are here.
Yeah.
You are also working and but Shem, she was yeah. But God had grace.
He used to call me Stufuza, and what did I call you?
Booba. What kind of a name is that? What happened to Booba? Booba.
It's from Boo. Oh, Boo Boo. You know those old names.
Boo Boo.
Yeah, like
Boo.
Hey Boo. My Boo
So
thing.
you took
My Boo thing.
guys. But it's something good to the Booba.
And then when I stopped, what did I call you?
Yo, what did you call me that? I forgot the second name.
What
Because
the-
you changed SIM cards. Yeah. They come to Bamba Binguns. Oh, guys.
that's a story for another day. We are done in this video. Okay, guys.
Bamba Binguns.
But that's not funny. You know that phone was a contract and I'm still paying for it. What are you paying for it? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching.
Bamba Binguns.
But that's not funny.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Of
But they inspired because the way they took the phone.
course. You don't have to explain that still.
Well, let them. Guys, like,
Baby, we're talking about how we met.
women.
Hi. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you staying until this far. Thank you so much. It was fun shooting this video, right? Although you didn't want to shoot. But I enjoyed shooting this video, and I think you listened up and didn't want to. Ooh la la, those things that I don't like. And my hubby is hungry, so thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Please don't forget to
subscribe.
Baby, you don't start by subscribe. Please don't forget to
Share.
Baby, you start by like. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's go again. Please don't forget to
Like, share, comment, and hit the notification bell and subscribe.
Thank you. And we will see you in our next video. And happy Valentine's Day to you and yours. We love you. Bye.
Happy Valentine's to yes, happy Valentine's. Bye.
Bye guys.